Hallo Klickenabendler, we are still at DEVIR. Next to me is Ricardo. Hi Ricardo.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Not tired at the moment. Ask me tomorrow.
It's a profit of waking up early and start before it get a mess here. At the mess, it get a mess.
Yes. You had a big new game last year, right? It's
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes.
The Red Cathedral, right in the Corona wave. And it came out in Germany by Cosmos. It's a great game. It's a lot of material. It's an easy mechanic, but a very complex way to use the mechanics. And almost every German blogger like we loved the game. It's a great game. And there's an expansion for it this year. It's called Contractors. It's the same size, you told us. There's no air inside it, so it's a lot of game material again. And we guess that the game sold very good, so that would be available in Germany. We guess so in the next year, perhaps. But we want to take a preview look on the original version to show you what's different.
Okay, let's do it. So, Red Cathedral, as you said, it was our main release during the online Essen Spiel. So, it's a game designed by Shayla and Israel. The expansion was also designed by the same authors as usual. So inside the box you have in fact a lot of material. A new add-on for your player board. So now you have the same board but you hide something and you add some contractors. You have some new resources like the permits. You need permits to use contractors in the board. The board shows 6 different Russian cities. And in the game, the biggest change, in fact, is now that when you're going to play for the base game, you have 12 guilds. You have 4 different guilds with 3 cards each. So you play always with 4 out of 12 cards. And from now on, it was astonishing because the authors, along with the editor, they developed 10 new guilds. So the base game has 4. Now you have 14. Well, it could be 15 if you have the promo for the Red Cathedral. It was already a 5th guild. Now you have 10 more, and they really change a lot. It can give, for example, an easy way for you to get the permits. It could be something to reach the diamonds. It is this one, by the way, because diamonds works as a wild, so it can substitute any other resource of the game, so it's easy for you to fulfill the requirements of the segments of the cathedral if you were trying to build it. One has also the black die, so it is always in play as a contractors. It comes with the bag, a nice bag full of different tokens, and related to the color of tokens. You also have a player rate here that tells you if you have different color of tokens, how many prestige points, the most important points, you can achieve at the end of the game. So the guilds allows you a huge quantity of freedom. The Red Cathedral is already well known by the variety of options and the complexity of gameplay with so easy rules that anyone can play Red Cathedral with a huge randomness on the setup. So it's a variable setting up. It's a modular board game with the same board, but you can change everything from game to game. Die starts with different values, different places, different guilds. The cathedral is always different. Then the tools place in different positions. You will never lay them down at the same place. Now you can imagine the same thing, but even higher on variety. So if you find 2 exact games with the same numbers, the same tiles, the same tokens anywhere, it's almost like if you win the Euro Millions.
We also have another board, right?
Yes, this is the Russian board, the 6 cities, as I told you. So it interacts with the towers, because from now on, each tower of the Red Cathedral is related to a city. Mm-hmm. So you're going to place your own contractors on each city, and it is related to the edge of that territory, the token you can reach. So for example, if I'm going to play this one here at Novgorod, I will pick this one or this one because those are on the edge. Then I need to pay 2 coins to put it on my player board. And later on, if I use the black die on the board, I will reach the special action. Then I use it and put it sideways. Next turn, if I already use again a contractor, I could place it at the same position or anywhere else. The rules to placing the contractors is that as many contractors as there's on that position, plus 1 is the number of permits you need to pay to place it there. You cannot have more than 6 permits in the game. You already start with some. So for example, if I play here, I need to pay 2 permits. From the third on, each time you play a contractors, you get a special bonus. For example, here is a resource, here is a delivery, and it could be even a prestige point that is amazing because you win the game with prestige points. Then, as I told you previously, the different colors you have, most points you also get at the end of the game. That's the contractors part. How does it interact with the tower? It's easy, very easy in fact. So you have here Novgorod. You just need to search the tower that is related to Novgorod, is this one. So for example, if at the moment the tower is completed, for example, if it is like that, and I have 3 of my flags over there, at the moment it gets close, complete the tower. You will get as many points as the number of your flags related to the number of contractors you have in that zone, which means in this case 2-3 times, it means 6 points.
Multiply. Yep. All right.
And then what happens? You flip it and you close, because from that point on, this is not available any longer.
I see. So that are all the game changes?
There's some more, some other guilds. Well, we are using an easy one and lovely, beautiful one. But there are some other more complex that had extra stuff for the game, for extra cards, extra tokens. There's a lot of things inside the box. And there is something else that I believe the families that use this to play very often, the Red Cathedral, will love, is that it comes also with several new configurations for the starting Cathedral. The base game already has 3 for each player count. Now you have more, for more diversity, more variety in the game. So Red Cathedral is now on a new everlasting game.
And the price for the extension is?
Almost the same of the game, the base game. It's around at most 30 euros by now.
And it doesn't change the playing time, it's around the same playing time?
It's exactly the same play time, because you're also playing with 4 guilds, and also because at the base game we say from 50 to 80 minutes, but most of the games are played quicker, in around 1 hour or 50. So in the expansion it just says 80, because from this point on, yes, the game is a little lesser. So it will last until 80 minutes, 75 minutes. But for common players that plays regularly the game, it's just about an hour.
All right. So that is the expansion of the Red Cathedral. Hopefully we will see it next year in Germany. And if not, come to DEVIR. I guess it's language independent and you can come buy it and play it with the original German one. But
yes, it is. It's completely language independent. However, we are proud, glad, a little shame also, because it's sold out already. I'm sorry. That's why I asked you to speak, because the people could come running for the Red Cathedral expansion. We would love to see you. Please come and visit us. But anyway, there's no longer contractors. I'm sorry.
Next year.
Well, let's hope even this year.
All right. Then thanks for the explanation.
Thanks too. I hope you still enjoy the Red Cathedral for a long time.